as our friend, brother, and soulmate comes to the very important age of 70. It's a landmark in a country with life expectation of 53.7%, 53 years. To reach 70 is a bonus. But to get to 70 with a life full of impacts and achievements is not a main thing. One can become 80 without living landmarks. But Professor Wahab Johnson has been endowed, gifted, and favored by Allah. I recall in the early part of 80s, he met some of us in Ilorin here. He was a fledgling medical doctor. Teaching hospital was where we have the general hospital in town now. That was where he started out. And of course, when you are starting out at these kind of ages, either in a profession or in a chosen career, you can't be too sure where you land, where you get to. I'm sure in his widest imagination, he wouldn't have thought that within this period of mid-80s to today, it has marked the most profound aspect of his entire life. Most of his achievements professionally and as a family man were all aggregated during this period. And so I want to join our other friends, brothers and sisters, well-wishers, to say that our friend has lived well. We continue to pray for good health for him, for more achievements. 70 with Allah is nothing. It's not beyond Allah's power to add additional 20 years for him, and he will still live well. So we pray to Allah to grant him longer life in better health and more achievements. But not only for himself, his darling wife, his children, his grandchildren. If God has assisted you to get to this age and you have grandchildren, that's your new joy. Have grandchildren around you. And I thank Allah for him. He has quite a number of them who are doing very well too. I pray that he will see his great grandchildren. Allah, you can do it for him. We pray you to do it for him and his wife. This is a woman of inestimable value who has stood by him all these years, in thick and thin, in happiness and sorrow, in lack and plenty. Mama J, may God be with you. You are a good wife. You are a good woman. You are a good mother. I, Yusuf Ali, SAN, now a professor of practice, can say with all confidence that I certify that Wahab Johnson is a good person, is a good friend, and that God will continue to lift him and look after him. It's just it's the call of duty that has made it impossible for me to be physically present here. That's why I came on this Sunday to his house, to first of all to have my own pre-celebration entertainment and enjoyment. Don't be envious if you are hearing this. You should have come yourself too. I still have the assurance that inshallah when I come back, I will have all the full compliments of what you guys are having. So I've lost nothing, but I've gained a lot. So maybe that may be an advantage in my not being present physically. I have to be in court on Tuesday. That's the same day we are having this event. But I wish all of us successes in life, and those of us that have come from far and near, may God see us back to our destinations safely, and may we come back here by the grace of God to celebrate the 80th birthday and many more good things in the lives of the Johnsons. I thank all of you. As a malam, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Thank you, everybody.